Hello, hello. Let me just make sure the stream is working. Volume's working. Okay, it does seem to be working. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, we are back. I've been sick, very sick, which is why I have not been live. So, yes. Okay, okay. Let me just open up the stream, make sure everything is good. Seems like everything is good. GJ is coming down here. Uh, okay, let's take a look at the news. FOMC in and out. No, at New York Open here, and then we have some manufacturing news at 30 past after NY Open. So let's delete all our charts and start again. Gold is looking tasty. Okay, on the weekly, we obviously came up. This week broke the weekly's high in the beginning of the week, and now I've been retracing. Obviously, we're pretty bearish here. Maybe we can come back to this support, which we're kind of at right now. If we break through that, maybe we can come lower. Um, okay, yeah, so you're in this little channel here, broke out of it. So what do we know when you break out of a channel? Good chance you retest the lows of the channel, which is basically where we're at, where we're ranging at. And we are looking to take a new range, maybe down to 1756. Wait, let's see what that looks like. On the 4 hour, close bullish, and now we've broken the low, respecting the high. So you're looking for sells. I think on lower time frames, you have a pretty nice zone around here. The 5 minutes, yeah, exactly at basically 1762. I think if you break below that, it's going to be pretty clean sells, maybe down to, I don't know, at least 1760 and then probably 58 or something. Let's see, let's see. On the 15-minute, we seem to be faking out of this zone, which is really quite nice. We had some type of spike here, got corrected back in the zone, giving us a little fake out, and now it seems like we're coming back down. Can we come fill this range maybe? Yeah, it's 20 pips away or so. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to wait for New York Open here and go from there. So we're obviously looking for sells below here. GJ weekly is pretty bearish. I mean, weekly is bullish at the moment, but as we know, with faked out, and now that you're coming back, you could retest this, support, potentially turn resistance, reject it, and then come further down. The daily is bullish, but now we're engulfing yesterday's candle right at the zone we were just talking about, confirming bearish momentum on the hourly. You're looking pretty bearish right here. You're respecting this line. I think once this breaks, it's going to be a pretty big break. Potentially, or a fake out. Who knows? Once you break below 165.2, can you come down to 164.8 maybe? I think so. I think you can. We'll have to see how it builds up, but that looks pretty nice. Gold's coming back down to these lows, confirming that bearish sentiment. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, how's everyone? I hope everyone's good. I've been out for a few days, so I wouldn't be surprised if people forgot about me. Yeah, I'm gonna consider this zone to at least mark it down so I know it's here. Yeah, this maybe was a nice break here. Need 30-minute? Potentially. Yeah, I was actually trying to sell gold this morning below these zones here. Because when you rewind, let's say to here, this was a fake out to me, right? So once you got that fake out there, I was looking for sells, but then you ranged and then you moved without wicks. So, but I also really liked how this was setting up here and then the full. But yeah, as we just saw, there was no wick, so it was a bit hard. Yeah, we're just gonna sit and chat here, you know. Um, yeah, I do know you have to be consistent to grow an audience. Haven't been doing so. Anyways, pound drops as Hunt says UK is already in recession. So I think this was the initial move. The news finally came in, retested the lows eventually. And then we'll see if we hold this low, if we can break below. I think there's a good chance we can break below. Gold's just ranging. Obviously, I do think there's a good chance to come down to 1762. So we're going to wait and see that happen. We're going to wait. Let's quickly. Oh yeah, UK grain export. Okay, nothing interesting really. US futures fall as Fed officially dams pivot hopes. So that helps us here with our gold sells. We'll see. We'll see. We have 17 minutes here till NY open. So we're just gonna wait around a bit till that happens. And yes. Yeah, there's a good chance, very high chance. I think we retest these lows here. 10 pips away. Yeah, that hourly rejection fake out. Yeah, this was pretty nice. Let's see, let's see. Now we're just kind of ranging. Maybe we even pull back and then we get the push in new hourly. We'll have to see how it develops. DJ, let's take a look at the dollar. Oh, clearly hitting some old zone. And let's delete this. Yeah, so the dollar opposite the gold kind of, we've reached some pretty strong support. We can see we're bouncing off of that on the daily, kind of consolidating, fake out, and now it looks like we can pump out a bit. So I do expect a bit of strength here in the dollar. So this current 4-hour candle closed above this zone, retested it. We can easily go to this next zone, which is not too far away. 107, and then if we break out of that, maybe 107, 500, 600, something like that. So, yeah. Michael, hey, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I was pretty sick, mate, but I am doing much better, thank you. I had some food poisoning, mate. Okay, there it is. Gold's pushing again, breaking below this consolidation. So I think we're gonna come and hit this target here. Actually, just gonna grab some water. Ah, my chat's back on the right. Now the screen's too big. That's pretty sick, though. Okay, there's the new 15-minute, last 15-minute before NY opened. Opening up pretty bearish. Let's see if we can come retest the zone. GJ kind of ranged. Now we're just pulling back. Can this hourly continue? Depends where we close. I think so. Now we're kind of in between these two ranges. Can we come fill this range? 25 pips? Potentially. We're going to have to see where it closes here in 15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing pretty good here. I was just yeah, we'll see for how long I stream. Actually, I have quite a few things I need to do today. Maybe I can well, the problem if I do them as I stream is then obviously I'm not as focused, which is not too good. But anyways, guys, World Cup starting this weekend. Who's excited about that? I'm honestly not that excited. Well, I'm obviously pretty hyped, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean this price action here is pretty perfect. Like, let me try annotate it. you create some type of range, right? Or you make a low, create some range, break out of it, create some separate range in here, fake out. Okay, that fake out's not too nice, but you fake out, right? Back in this range. And then once you enter back in this range here, extremely high chance you come retest this low here. How many pips was it from this range? Yeah, there it is. And there you just rebroke the lows. Look at this on the hourly, on the 30 minutes, everywhere. It's looking pretty clean. Price, wow, it's saying we have some likes here. I don't know how that's possible. Don't even think we've had any viewers. We have more likes than viewers. Only stream in the world. Probably take a Excel class. Not too good with Excel. Do you think? Let me see. Let me see. Uh, Control Z. Okay, you're rejecting off. Makes sense. Once again, reacting off the support. Not rejecting, reacting. Um, Somewhat back in this range. Target has been hit though. Once you came broke below these lows, that was the target. Target's been hit. GJ is coming to its own target. Kind of cool in here. Um, yeah, what happened last time we had this price? Last time we had this price, drove through, faked out. Yeah, so this seems to be a somewhat decent zone. So I think we can maybe potentially drive through the next time we come below here. There's something maybe down here. Seems like that's where we're reacting off of. Yeah, but I think any week closure below here is pretty good. Pretty good. And GJ, I guess, just corrected the low or retested the low and then kind of bounced off of that. For buys, this is, yeah, I guess you are bullish for the day, right? Because the days yesterday closed pretty bullish. Right now you're respecting the daily lows. So at any point this daily candle could just flip bullish. Um that is pretty far away though, obviously 70 pips away. Um yeah, I think as long as you close below here, you're pretty bearish. Maybe once you close above here, maybe above this zone here, you can look to buy to the highs. Yeah, 27. Yeah, I think that would be a pretty good zone here to start looking for buys. On the 4 hour, that would also make sense. But for the moment, even though you are bullish for the day, as long as you're below this 165.7, basically, you're still pretty bearish here. And you would probably, because even if this hourly closes above, you probably have to wait for the 4 hour to see where that closes. Because you could have the hourly close, here, and then the next hourly close here, and then suddenly, if the 4 hour closes down here, it's looking pretty bearish. And yeah, guys, as we said, if we break this trend line, as we know, usually when you break a trend line, there's a good chance you retest the low of that trend line, up, which is here. And that move will usually happen pretty quick and strongly. Something, I don't know where your trend line is here, but then you have a pretty quick move right back down to the lows. That makes sense. Same thing probably here. Then you break down here to the lows. So we've seen this move that's setting up. We've seen it quite a few times over the last few days, weeks. So no reason why it cannot happen again today. So that's why I'm saying you should be cautious with these buys. Oh, that's a nice reaction there from gold. Let's see. Guys, I finally discovered how to do the at sign on this keyboard. Like the apostrophe. I don't know, I've never seen this on a keyboard before, but I'm glad I know where it is now. Guys, we're just waiting a few minutes here till NY open. 10, 30, 11, 12. 12, 15. Excel line with time in 15-minute increments. Yes, see, so I want to do this and I'm just sure there's a way. Time, yeah, okay, it's probably time plus 15. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, there's so many cool tools out there that I know that I want to learn how to use. Excel being one of them. Excel. Time plus 15 minutes. Ah, that's exactly what I want to do. Let me not bore you guys with this. Okay, so 15 minutes gonna be closing pretty bullish to finish. Wasn't expecting actually. Wasn't expecting to see that much of a rejection, but yeah, when you're in such a bullish trend at any point, this can have a pretty strong pullback, which is one of the problems with selling lows in a downtrend, saying that, but then look at this beautiful. Oh, okay, so there you go. The new candle, new hourly just open, New York open. So we closed bearish, but rejecting pretty strongly off this zone, but we seem to be coming right back down to it. So this rejecting could be short lived. Let's see, let's see. Um, oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Not much to predict this. Okay, and GJ is kind of just ranging, so we did close below on the hourly. So as we said, we're still bearish for this reason. As long as the 4 hour closes below here, it is looking pretty bearish to me, even though you're in a bullish trend. Yeah. So GJ is just ranging and gold. Let's see, let's see. Gold is coming lower. Um, let's see if this time you reject like you did 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, or if this time we think we're gonna drive through. Unused. Have you guys lost me? No. I believe I'm still alive. Okay, so gold is coming back down, continuing to push. It's oh. Oh, a lot of volume here in New York Open. Guys, look at this 5 minute candle. A lot of volume here. Maybe the Fed is saying something. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to be touching this here for quite a minute because you don't want to get caught up in this here. It moves down 25 pips and you're right back up. Um, come on, man. Yeah, and as I said before, guys, gold at any point, this daily candle can just reject. Um, like it did here, comes up, just rejects. So you have to be cautious. That was an ad. November 17th. Getting into the zone. Unaccessibly high. Well, in excess targeted during the FOMC has been moving towards policy setting that will put meaningful towards pressure on in order to. Okay, yeah. So just more news about dealing with inflation, which obviously, as we know, just makes gold melt. Yeah, yeah. Look at this daily candle. Let's see how we react here at this support. Looks like we're about to hit it. Okay, okay. So this is looking pretty nice. I mean, if we can get a pullback at any point and then try to retest the lows, hopefully it just does not push like it currently is. Wow. Price is driving, guys. It's a 80 pip move here in 5 minutes, first 5 minutes of the candle. Pretty crazy stuff. So yeah, this is why we said, this is pretty strong for our support around here. Um, something to be cautious of. So let's see how it reacts off of this. Yeah, so now you've kind of hit target. So now we need to wait for the next candles and reassess kind of the situation. Such basic websites. Crazy. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So maybe there's gonna be more about this. There's quite a few members speaking, so maybe we can get some pretty strong bearish moves. Anticipating that all of them are gonna say something maybe pretty negative. Cleveland. Anyways, is that worth? Yeah, okay. My, my, my. Support resistance. Oh, shit. That was an ad I just saw. Um, let's see if we can get some closures here, and then I can look for some sells. I think that's gonna be a pretty good idea. Yeah, I mean, dollar just pushed right through, and as we said, if we push through this zone, the next zone is up here. You just kind of need some retracement here for it to work out. Price is kind of just consolidating. Um, yeah, we kind of expected it to hit this target here. Um, I we'll see how much the news actually impacts. The news. Let's see if it retraces fully. If we close below, we're gonna have to see what we do here with price. Let's try to see where the next target is. Seems to be down here. Another 20 pips lower. Okay. So there's the pullback. No. If we can pull back a bit more, I mean, the more you pull back, the better, I guess. Um, because obviously the closer you are to this 20 pips. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the new 15-minute, can give us a top wick and then start moving down. I think there's a good chances for sells here. Okay. I might have to turn off these notifications that you guys are hearing. Because you guys don't necessarily want to hear that. Yeah, we're gonna have to see this top wick here. And obviously a bigger top wick than the current one. I thought I quit PayPal. Uh, Telegram. Yeah, I mean this is looking pretty good to continue coming down. Um, let's see. We have Comex here in 4 minutes. Maybe that's when we'll get this top wick. For the moment, for me, there's not enough of a top wick here, unfortunately. We'll see. Maybe it drives without us. I would expect some type of pullback here, pre Comex ranging, maybe fake out, and then we can come back down below. Down below. Down below. Yeah, I mean that's looking pretty nice here. Fortunately, we didn't get that top wick. At least the direction we guessed was right. But yeah, I need this top wick here. I need this top wick. Yeah, so guy, the Fed was giving uh okay, yeah, there's also news. At one, the Fed was giving some bouillard. They released this article saying unacceptably high, target of 2%, moving towards policy setting that will put meaningful downward pressure on inflation. Um, refers ongoing increasing in the policy rate to reach a level that's sufficient. So basically, all bad news, obviously, which makes gold drop. Unfortunately, when you don't have confirmations, not much I can do. Jonas, hello, mate. How are you? What's up? We're just waiting, mate. We have some Comex in 2 minutes, and then we have some news here in 10 minutes. So we're just gonna wait a bit for that. Guys, I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Guys, this stream is sponsored by Apple. They contacted me. They saw extremely high potential in me. Fastest growing channel on YouTube. They said let's sponsor this guy. I said, "May I can only start using Mac if you start putting MT5 on your Mac. Why can't we trade on Macs yet? We need that software there. Even though it probably has nothing to do with them, you know." Jonah is great, and you in class, mate. Should not be distracted when you're in class. Okay, guys, Comex here in 3 seconds. Boom. Ooh, that top wick is nice. But as I said, I'm expecting the pullback. Guys, this trade works on every time frame, right? On the hourly, if we close below here, the 4 hour. So I can be patient here. Makes sense. Guys, this is the move I was expecting with Comex, a pullback and then potentially the continuation down. The only problem is obviously we're getting closer and closer to news, which is the problem. Yeah, this move makes completely sense to me. New York open pushes with the comments here from Fed Boulard. Comex open, they have to absorb that news, and obviously the news is bad for gold. They don't want to start selling here. They'd rather do exactly what they're doing now, bring it back up, to then continue selling it. And we're right back in the range. Let's see how you react at this zone. If you just push through, or if you can start rejecting it, becoming resistance. But it's still looking pretty bullish right now, so probably going to push through. No. Yeah, so you're kind of just reacting at these levels now, but does look like you could be just continuing to push through. Yeah, and suddenly, on the 4 hour, it looks more like a rejection. Rejection 60 picks from this place. Let's see. Okay, so we have news here in 7 minutes. So we're just waiting to see how that affects price. GJ was looking like a fake out, but I guess we are coming down a bit here. Um, so I guess just between ranges. Oh, okay. So there's yeah. So this would become range one kind of, and maybe above these levels can start looking for buys again. Trying to find some levels here. Clearly have somewhat of a trend line here. Didn't even see it that we respected perfectly. Um, so yeah, I think above 1766, you should get a push potentially. So we'll see how it reacts. Now it's you can see the actually I was gonna say buying momentum slowing down, but actually it's still looking pretty strong out here. Retesting these lows, rejecting off of it. I mean, this is pretty nice price action, right? You have a low that's created here during Asian. Um, Pre-London, whatever, retraces back up to get better prices. London session pushes down again, retest these lows. Retraces pre-New York to get better prices. New York pushes again. Retraces. So the problem is when it retraces, this kind of turns into a fake out, and then you can expect to correct firstly pre-New York move, and then London move, and then potentially Asian move. This looks a bit messy, but hopefully that makes sense. I mean, that's what's going on through my mind right now. Obviously, it's also going to depend on the news that comes out right here, but yeah, obviously on the higher time frame, you're pretty bullish here. So this is like the top of this range we had here. So maybe you start mimicking this move and just ranging within here. That is possible. They're expecting better than last month's. Drain East. No fake move, bro. Haha. Dollar move. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that. We'll see. We'll see. So you're saying you don't think it's a fake out? It's going to continue moving down? I mean, obviously on the hourly, you're still closing bearish. This 30 minutes still going to close bearish, but it does start look like you are somewhat moving up. Okay, okay. So news is coming in here. Um, I'm just looking. Oh, did I play around with chat and then it deletes stuff? God damn it. I was looking because everything was green. Anyways, we'll just have to write more chats. Unemployment claims are pretty untouched compared to last month. Building permits, housing starts. Maybe that's interesting stat. Anyways, let's see in 20 seconds here. Okay, not much move here from price. Oh, okay, unemployment is good. You see? Yeah, Drake and Beast. I'm not too sure actually what you're talking about. Not fake out move, dollar move. Oh, drinking. Thank you for following, mate. Appreciate that. Okay, so the index was actually pretty bad. Oh, a lot worse than expected. But unemployment claims pretty flat, same as previous month. Um, yeah, pretty much same as expected. Dollar initially spiked up. Now we're back down a bit. Um, yeah, we're just in the range kind of. Still making lower lows, right? So you're still looking for sells. You've now basically corrected this New York move. Oh yeah, sorry, you have corrected New York move. Um, seems to be kind of reacting off that level again, which is expected, but that doesn't mean obviously that you're rejecting it. You're just reacting off of it. I think once you come below 1762, that will be signs, more of rejection. But for the moment, just reacting, kind of ranging. I mean, at any point, if this 30-minute flips and closes here, that's actually pretty beautiful. You made a bigger top wick for the hourly. Hourly can close around here. That's a beautiful sell. We're just being patient here, or I am at least. Waiting for some confirmations. Price itself doesn't really seem to know where it wants to go. We're not really going to guess at the moment. I realize I usually say we don't play guessing games here, but I mean, for placing a trade, you are guessing where price is going to go. But I know you guys get me. Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, on the 30-minute, you start flipping. Now you're reacting at these lows again. Start breaking through. Is this not looking like identical to this move here? And to this move here? Yeah, this is looking quite nice here. 50 pip range. Let's just hope we don't close too low. It's also the last 30 minutes of the 4-hour candle. So we're going to have to see. That's a pretty beautiful retest of that zone. Um, yeah, I'm thinking which zones we can delete because this is looking a bit messy, but I think it actually looks okay. Drake and went long below 10K, 57. Oh, nice, man. To 66. Pretty nice, mate. Some perfect open and perfect close. Okay, so 5 minute is breaking previous lows. We're reacting off this whole zone here is kind of a risky zone to trade. I think once you break back below this zone, well, you have to break and obviously close. There's a good chance you start moving down again. I mean, on the 30 minute, this price action was pretty nice. 20 pips since the flip, 10 pips since this zone. Scalping master. Nice, mate. Caution, is that a German name? Draken? No, Caution. Sounds German. Yeah, so all the numbers were pretty flat. Oh, and then you started shorting. Nice, nice. Ooh, this is looking pretty good, guys. This is looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Because you have the initial candle, which kind of looked like a fake out. But then obviously, if you start closing back below the zone, it was just, I guess, just reacting to the zone and then coming back down. Ja, spreche Sie Deutsch. I'm from Switzerland, but the French side. So theoretically, I guess I learned German in school. My German's really not that good. Draschen, does that mean money? Hey. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Wow. That's a pretty beautiful move here in gold. Basically touched exactly the trend line too. I mean, now you kind of just wanted to retrace. If we can close something like this, so I'm trying to draw the current candle. If we can close something like this, and then next one can retest this zone and then retest the low, this would be a perfect trade and you enter there. That would be a pretty nice trade. But we're going to have to wait and see. Well done. Nice trade, mate. Nice trade. GJ, okay, okay. So GJ is also making lower lows. Kind of reacted off this support. Um, so Heroes sells below. Yeah, GJ is not looking as clean, honestly. Um, kind of just ranging. Gold is looking very clean though. Yeah, I mean, I guess the potential entry would have been here an impulse entry, but big stop. I guess it would have still been 1 to 1. But we're gonna wait for 30-minute closers. If we can close somewhere in the zone, and then we can expect to come fill the zone. I think that's gonna be a pretty nice trade here in about 20 minutes. Here we have the 4-hour close. If it stays below the candle, it will go. Okay, new 5-minute candle here. You pretty much corrected this big 5-minute push, which was the COMEX push right here. Mm. So yeah, I was kind of expecting this move the whole time. We said we wanted to see a retracement on the 15 and then on the flip. But obviously then there was news, so we didn't take it. And yeah, once you came back below the zone, it was a pretty nice push here. Um Draken, when it goes up so fast, it keeps going down 80%. I guess 80 you expect it to retrace 80% of the move up. What are these called? Fibonacci levels. I guess you're pretty much at 80. I don't trade Fibonacci, but obviously, like most people, I did start with them. Yeah, I mean it was for the 30-minute flip or break of the low, it was kind of risky because the previous 15-minute closed back in the range, which kind of obviously if you take out this current candle, when you look at this, it looks pretty bullish, right? To come back to these highs, which is exactly what it did. But then you wouldn't expect such a push right back down. He's going long. Okay, good luck to you, mate. Guys, a few minutes here till 15-minute close, but we're gonna wait for or I'm going to wait for the new hour. Kind of just patient here. GJ kind of just ranging to dollar, looking like it's gonna continue bullish here, flipping again on the hourly. Let's take a quick look at our indices. You know what the markets are doing. Okay, European markets dropping. Let's see, French, mimicking that. The British market, FTSE is also kind of dropping. Dow Jones is falling pretty strongly at the moment. Wow, wow, wow. Pretty crazy push. Same with US 500. Look at that on the monthly. We're going to come back below this range. On the weekly, we got a pretty strong support, so anything can happen right now. Yeah, guys, I think there's a good chance we get some gold sells here soon. Let's see if there's some news or something. November manufacturing business output survey. Manufacturing activity in the region continues to decline, according to the firm responsible. Unemployment insurance claims. Guys, you gotta love the comments on Forex Factory. I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but such a divergent figure for the day after the midterms. Wow. Let me delete these, and I think we're just gonna put our support slightly lower. Yeah, at these lows, basically, that looks pretty nice. Check whether 4 hour. Yeah, obviously the 4 hour has to close below here. Um, yeah, all the other time frames look pretty good. Unemployment. Oh yeah, conspiracy theorist. Oh man, just commented that everywhere. Some good banter. Guys, every trader that I know in real life is pretty fucking hilarious. They all don't really care about anything. They're all speak their mind pretty freely, I would say. I'm talking about like older guys, you know? Guys who work in proper trading firms and all this. I don't want to say they're all slightly crazy. Like I think they kind of are, but obviously in a good way. I mean, it's such a fast-paced industry and such a high-risk industry. You probably have to be somewhat a bit insane, or not. Who knows? It also really depends whether you're in the physical market or in the paper market, like we are. Yeah, hopefully this 15 minute doesn't push too much. Um, but the way it's looking on the 1 minute, it is looking like there's a good chance we break here. And if we break, as we know, there's a good chance to retest this low. You kind of want it to break, actually, because if it doesn't, that would mean this could potentially be rejection. Let's see what GJ's doing. GJ's, I finally thought what with the news this morning, we were gonna get some breakouts. They had some big speeches, which obviously you saw the initial moves, correction, and then retested that move, and now retest again. And since it's kind of ranging once again, might have to just stop trading GJ over. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. There you go. That's what we're expecting there on gold. And maybe we need to start trading lower time frames. Because obviously we're seeing these moves on lower time frames, but we're waiting for a higher time frame confirmation. Means we're missing the move. Okay, so where is next target? Um, we'll see. We'll see. You should get a lot. 4-hour pullback here. Target's been hit, so I'm not expecting a big push here afterwards. Um, yeah, this 1 minute was pretty. I don't want to say obvious, but it was pretty nice. Drake and Beast, wait, bro. Yeah, where's your stop loss? You said 756.8. Okay, okay. Hopefully you're still in. Should be. Okay, you're entering the last 10 minutes of the 4-hour candle here, expecting somewhat of a retracement. I think GJ is also gonna retest the lows. I'm looking at this right now. These don't look like rejection wicks, right? Something like uh, why can I not find an example of this? The same way these top wicks weren't looking like rejection wicks. If you get this would be what I'm looking for on GJ. If the hourly closes around here, I would 100% take that. That on GJ would be pretty beautiful. Okay, so target's been hit. Now you're kind of just pulling back a bit. 4 hours gonna close. Yeah, somewhat just in the range. Um, so this target's been hit. So yeah, we still want to keep this zone, but there's a good chance now we push down to the next target, 1755.5, basically. Still have 50 pips from where we are here. But I don't know. Let's see how it reacts here. You obviously need a top wick, a big top wick on the 4-hour. Price is kind of just ranging. Obviously, on the hourly, it looks like it's moving, but on shorter time frames, it's just ranging. Unlike, well, GJ is ranging on every time frame. Yeah, we'll see. There's a few more Fed speaking. Shouldn't affect the market too much. We'll see. We'll see. Guys, remember we do push-ups for every pip we lose, so we don't want to lose I know Fridays is usually my shoulder day, but I ended up doing shoulders today because I've been sick this week, so I haven't gone to the gym. Um, so did some shoulders and back. Well, no, mostly just shoulders and arms, and then just some pull-ups. Feeling feeling pretty good right now. Okay, 5 minutes left. 5 minute candle's about to close. The last 5 minutes about to open. TJ's in a range. Gold is yeah, gold's chilling too. Oh, okay. Dollar closes above here on the hourly. Good chance we pushed, 200, like obviously 107.2, 107.5 or something. Gold, you need that pullback. Obviously, this 4 hour closes like this. Gets a bit complicated. Okay, so now you've officially broken the previous 30-minute lows. So yes, target is hit. Now we'll wait for the 4 hour. We'll probably redo our analysis and then reassess the situation. Because yeah, obviously you can't sell down here. Um, say you move this to here, you're basically selling into support, which you don't want to do. You want to sell either below support, or you want to sell like from here, for example, to the support, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Unfortunately, we didn't get those entries. Yeah, but maybe GJ looks like it wants to come down here. It really does. Oh, what is this? We have two trend lines. Yeah, if GJ breaks this, there's a good chance to come down. I think on the gold, well, obviously it depends where we closed. Um, Draken, shit. Ah, yes, you're long. Yeah, I guess it's always risky to go counter trend. Obviously, you were pretty bearish on the daily, but it is true that at any point, because overall on the weekly, at any point you can reject and push up, like we did last time we were at lows on the weekly. Boom. Think you're making lows, boom. You think you're making lows, boom. Think you're making lows, boom. Even here, lower, low, boom. Then it, regroups, then moves down. So it's true. Selling is also not that easy in these markets. That's why when you have a previous wick here and you get the wick fill, those moves are usually much cleaner and easier to fill. Which is why I like this move so much. But yeah, came down without us. Um, what's the second zone? Okay, these bottom wicks. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to sell in here. Um, GJ, I told you guys what I wanted to see if we can get a nice big top wick on the 4 hour on the hourly. Retest maybe this zone, then push off of it. That would be the trade of the day. Ooh, 9 likes here. Guys, can we get 10 likes? Maybe I should do push-ups for every pip we lose and then push-ups for likes. Let me know, is that a good idea? I'll just be doing push-ups all stream. Gold, gold, gold. So 4 hours about to close with basically no bottom wick. 1752. Is that where you think it's gonna go to? 752, 52, 52. Yeah, there's a good chance to come lower here. This is looking a bit complicated to trade. Looking at the top wick, so we might have to resort back to our good friend GJ. But anyway, we're gonna or I I keep saying we. I always mean I. I'm gonna just redo this analysis on the 4 hour. On the daily, as we discuss, we're pretty much, or even on the weekly. Previous weeks have all reacted at these lows. Uh, for gold, this low is on Monday here. How far is this low? This low is 40 pips away, 30 pips at least. So you do still have somewhat of a zone to come down into. Yeah, the only problem is the 4 hour, no bottom wick basically. If it drives now, there's no top wick. Another issue is you're at support right here, which you're just reacting into right now. So that's tough to sell into this. Okay, so yeah, those are our two zones for sells. Obviously, you have. Let me just do lines everywhere. You have support right here, could turn into resistance. You have support right here that you're still respecting. And then the next one would be, yeah, not too far below here. And then for GJ, oh, 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 oh. Okay, GJ. GJ is looking quite nice here. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this pretty strong support here that we finally broke out of with thanks to this news here. And it seems like ever since the news, we're respecting the lows and coming lower. If we can break this trend line to the upside, trying to annotate. If we can, obviously this would be a blue. We can break it to the trend line to the upside, or it doesn't have to, let's say even just this one, and then start faking back out. I think there's a good chance for us to come down. But I do want to see like some fake out liquidity grab, whatever you want to call it. Um, some break of this because this is seen as, at least in my opinion, I do see this as bullish structure. This zone here, there's a good chance you can break out of it. So for that reason, I'm gonna wait here a bit, and then I think we can come. Yeah, I think the ranges are not bad actually. I think you can come to these lows here, which gives you a 20 pip range. With GJ, that gives you around 14, 15 pips. That might be something nice to look at. Obviously, it depends how high you go. If your risk is, oh, so you do have this bearish trend, which kind of counters that bullish trend. You're kind of closing below it. Huh. We'll see. We'll see. But I think we can get some sells when it flips bearish. Gold, gold, gold. Gold has had pretty nice bearish structure the whole morning, basically. Wow, I'm never gonna. There's a promise I make here. Probably never. Maybe not never. Yeah, I think I'm back. The stream's lagging a bit here. The stream is lagging a bit. I mean, GG on the 4 hour. Look at it. Close below. This looks like it just wants to drive. On 4 hour, it looks like it wants to drive down to here, right? And obviously, we know higher time frame always wins. To me, this looks like what the 4 hour is going to look like. Seen this move countless times on different time frames. You know, something like this, basically. Just boom. Yeah, on the 4 hour, I think there's a good chance if we break these lows. Okay, you have like 15 pip stop. When you break this previous weekly low, you know, you can move to break even, close half, whatever, even before that. And then let the rest run to 164.5. Interessant. Gold's on its own mission. Still extremely bullish, obviously. Looks like you're about to break not previous, just weekly low. That does look like the direction you're going into right now. Okay, yeah, if you can get somewhat of a fake out right around where we are right now. This is previous 15. You can get something like this. Boom boom, as the Indrit used to say. Boom boom. One day hopefully Indrit will come back to these live streams. Let's see how you react off this. If you start rejecting around here, guys, it's looking really tasty. You can maybe even take it on the 5 minutes somewhere around here once the rejection is being confirmed. Okay. So a push through here makes sense. Now you just need to see that push corrected or faked out. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. You need to see it fake out. Otherwise, it's just going to continue. At what point does a push become a fake out? And then it's just pushing. The moment it's just pushing. Gold also looking like it can come up a bit here. GJ is just pushing, eh? GJ is just pushing. So right now you're obviously faking out. We might just redo what we've been doing a few times this morning, or you're just gonna push. Yeah, depending where your trend line is, we're pretty much reacting off the trend line once again. Let's see if you break through this time or what you do around the zone. Seems like you're reacting pretty strongly. By the way it's setting up, it looks like it's not necessarily rejecting the zone. It's going to come at least a bit higher. Retesting exactly the zone. It's kind of cold here in t-shirt. I should probably put a hoodie on. I even think I think the heating's off. So much stress from trading, we're just sweating away. So now it's kind of looking like you're faking out from this bottom trend line here. You have NYSC here in 15 minutes. Actually a pretty nice price closed here. It kind of looks like a fake out on the shorter time frames. Look for buys maybe. I don't know. Yeah, this is looking still pretty bullish here on GJ. Let's see how he reacts at this small support here on the small time frame. Gold's also just rejecting off this support. Usually when a 4 hour closes with no wick or small wick like you see, the next one just kind of ranges. Kind of like this maybe a bit. Or like this. Strong bearish and then bull. Yeah. When was this news again? Okay. Right now and then a bit later. Yeah, this week has flown by. It's already Friday tomorrow. I mean, this month, this year has flown by. Okay, GJ is kind of correcting the New York push. Gold. Yeah, gold just kind of ranging. That's pretty much it. Man, so many traders. Look at all these people. We're all doing the same thing. Yeah, Donville is definitely one of my mentors. Good guy. And pretty amazing trader. I'd say the best trader Best trader on stream, I'd say actually, even above Raja. Raja used to be, but now his record on stream, I'm not sure how good it is. 700 viewers. He doesn't even say anything. Selling zone. Okay, okay. Wali Baba trading Bitcoin. Oh no, this is an ad. Yeah, he's been in these GU cells forever. Look at this. He's up 65k on a 5 lot. Uh, gold buying. Maybe I should do this. Just stream in silence.
Let's see. Same risk I'm using that I used on sell, which is a low risk. If this current candle should push it, should not break his own low at this point.
I don't agree with this trade, but let's see. Let's see. Mm. If this comes back below, this is looking pretty good here. What's this range? 10 pips? I'm thinking about, something like this. If you come back below, respecting the initial drop, but that's an idea to entertain if
Very strong with your risk management. So when it doesn't push it, they could reject there too. Out. Perfect. Risky. Trading into it for breaking. This is a 11 pip stop loss, 10 lots used, 7 pip loss. Yeah, you can also use the
man's
we can sorry Vic on the bottom here to 61 as right.
risking it for the biscuit. Eh? Yeah, nice little rejection off this, resistance turned support. Um, I'm just thinking whether we can get the mimic of this move here. Come above, you kind of ranged, and when you broke below, you came down to these lows. Pretty low volume in the market. Okay, you're starting to break below again. Damn, this is slow, slow. But anyway, maybe NYC in a few minutes here you'll have a bit more volume. Hopefully. Am I hearing myself speak? This is pretty slow. I mean, okay, so it was a nice reject. Let's try analyze what happened. On the 4 hour, you had an initial support, but I guess a stronger support somewhere, 55 levels, whatever. Similar, you rejected off these levels previously a bunch of times. You kind of reacted at them. On the 5 minutes, you kind of chilled around here, came down once more, but then ever since, it's kind of just making higher highs, higher high ranging, higher high ranging, higher high. So on the smaller time frame, it's obviously pretty bullish structure forming. Nothing I can personally try to profit off of or use. And I mean, it was pretty same with GJ, accumulated higher high. Except now you're back down at the support. And I think if you come below it, you could have some nice sells below. Okay, dollar seems to be rejecting pretty strongly. 30 minutes looking like a fake out back in the range. Maybe you're just grabbing better price for NYSC. Let's see here. 1 minute to go. A fake out back in the range. Maybe you're just oh. Okay, we've been live for 2 hours here. Not gonna go for too much longer. As I said, I have quite a few things I need to do. We're definitely gonna look at NYC right here. Okay, there's NYSC here. GJ initially pushing, gold dropping. Yeah, I was kind of not maybe skeptical, but anticipating this potentially. Pullback, drop, kind of the same thing here in news. I'm here with NYSC open, just grabbing better price. I mean, that's NY open, that's news. And this is NYSC. As you can see, just slowly making our way up and then boom, slowly making our way up, boom. If GJ fakes out this 1 minute, comes back below, I think there's a good chance we fill this next zone down here. Ifs and buts and maybes. I don't do ifs and buts and maybes. I do factuals. I don't do ifs, buts and maybes. I only do absolute. You guys seen this video? Pretty funny.
Chicken for chicken lovers.
Try to put words to that game. Liverpool were amazing.
Bosh, amazing, sick, great, fantastic. What else do you want me to say? Yeah. Anything else?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We blew them away.
We did. Every player was Bosh, and the one that I'm mentioning now, Sadio Mane. I said it last time I was on it. He's the best football player in the world. I don't know why he's laughing for. What, Chris? Why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for? I'm being serious. I'm being serious. No, you see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if, buts and maybes. I do absolutes. And, you know, like, if your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle. But she doesn't, so she's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So,
not really, but I'm loving the way you say it.
Do you know what I mean? So, like,
Ooh, nice retest to the highs here. Pull back, push. Okay, I'm gonna be calling it a day here, guys. Thanks, Dranken, Beast, Jonas, Michael for showing up. See you guys tomorrow.